The other day I had a homeowner call me up. They wanted to sell their home. And so I went over to list it. And of course, what they said to me was, my neighbor just listed their home. And our home is actually nicer than theirs. So we think if we list it for the same price of their home, we'll have no problem selling it. But here was the problem with this particular community. When I looked up all of the actives, everybody who had their home listed was much, much higher than any of the recent solds. And what we came to find out was the homeowner that first started this trend of just listing it at a high price really had no basis for that. And then suddenly all of the other neighbors wanted to list their home at a high price as well, because everybody was looking at the active listing prices. But none of these homeowners were looking at the sold. So when we analyzed it, none of these homes were really in the ballpark of what buyers were willing to pay. And that is why it's so critical that we look at the sold prices. The actives do play a role in the market, but the sold prices tell the story. That tells us what buyers are willing to pay. And in the end, there was about 7 houses that were listed. None of them ended up selling because they were all much higher than the sold prices. So solds, that's what we have to look at. That's how you get the proper value of your home.